This building shouldn't exist in West Africa. A 75-story geometric monolith rising 1,381 feet over the shifting lagoons of Abidjan, wrapped in a dramatic, flaring steel exoskeleton. Designed by the legendary architect Pierre Fakouri, Tour F in Ivory Coast is engineered to be a bold declaration of economic growth, the absolute tallest skyscraper on the entire African continent. To understand the sheer scale of this architectural gamble, you have to look closely at its silhouette. It doesn't just stand, it swells outward like a massive, high-tech African ceremonial mask, shimmering under the equator sun. It is hailed as the crown jewel of the country's modern development, a multi-million-dollar monument to public administration designed to unify scattered state ministries. Yet, from the moment the first blueprints were drawn, international critics labeled it an incredibly complex tropical challenge.
In a region where infrastructure development requires careful balance, building a glass and steel giant of this scale is a high-stakes play that pushes the absolute limits of local engineering. The real challenge, however, isn't political. It is elemental. The engineers faced a powerful natural adversary, the unique climate of the Gulf of Guinea. Building a super tall skyscraper in New York, Chicago, or Dubai is a known science. Building one on the soft coastal terrain of Abidjan is an engineering marvel. The city's foundations near the lagoon required crews to install over 70 deep foundation bars and diaphragm wall panels reaching dozens of meters into the earth, just to securely anchor the tower's immense 170,000-ton weight. But the true test lies in the atmosphere. The intense, year-round equatorial heat, combined with high tropical humidity, creates a severe thermal load. Standard single-pane glass would trap immense heat inside, forcing the building's climate control systems into a state of permanent, expensive overload. To optimize energy efficiency and keep the interior functional, architects had to completely rethink the building's skin, wrapping the glass core in a massive, freestanding outer cage of white structural steel that acts as a giant aerodynamic sunshade. The architectural solution is brilliant, and despite the immense structural stakes, construction crews are moving forward with absolute precision. To ensure the 1,381-foot tower won't buckle under violent seasonal storms and high-velocity ocean winds whipping off the Atlantic, engineers integrated a high-strength concrete core resting on a solid 3.5-meter-thick reinforced concrete raft. Every single floor is mathematically optimized to balance the immense weight of the outer steel exoskeleton against the coastal soil below.
Today, Tour F is actively rising through its final phases under construction, with engineering teams working systematically to meet their target completion by the end of 2026. Maintaining a hyper-technological vertical city requires a flawless supply chain and constant coordination, sparking fierce interest across West Africa about the future of such massive infrastructure investments. As the tower approaches its final 75th floor, it remains a permanent monument to a historic ambition, a high-tech fortress designed to prove that the future of Supertall engineering is expanding far beyond the traditional boundaries of the West. If this deep dive brought you value, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss our next breakdown of the world's most ambitious mega projects. Thanks for watching.